Hello once again, Flint Flan Brothers. Are you expected to have any throwdowns with the Apple family this weekend?
Don't know yet. We'll see.
We don't know yet.
I have not.
We lost Tony sadly about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I told you.
Okay. And then we can go, you can go to the little restaurant.
Statman Dan. How you doing? My vlog. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. Of course, I saw you yesterday in the pre-reg line.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Whenever you want.
I have red, yellow, blue, and black. It's about 10 minutes after 1 right now. I just came out of the anthology panel. It was really funny. Oh my. Oh wow. Okay, the thing about Everfree is that they have some really strict photography and videography policies. So unless I see other people doing it, during something, I'm probably not going to be blogging because I don't want to get in trouble with con security. I'm on my way to get in line for the history of My Little Pony panel, which begins in about 15 minutes, or 13 minutes, I mean. Street MLP.
She's an authority on all things pony. I'm Bonnie Zachary. I'm the creator of the first My Little Pony way back in 1983, year before that.
Collector of all ponies. Most of what you see here is my personal collection. G1s, 2s, 3s, all of it. I'm a big fan of Bonnie Zachary.
I'm Jenny Nicholson. I do Frenchman's Witchcraft, and I'm also a G1 mega fan. Well, all generations, but mostly G1.
Well, I work for them, and that's the quick answer to your question. I went there after working for a greeting card company. I was doing freelance work for them, and the guy who was doing freelance work said, you know, if you ever get tired of doing greeting cards, come on down. And I came down and went to lunch with the marketing director. She said, what is she going to be doing? I said, labels? I don't know. They didn't have a clue. But I quickly learned that it was a great job thinking of new ideas, new toys for kids to play with. And I worked there for 5 years, and I call them the golden years of toy making. Anyway, that's how I got involved.
Excellent. And things like that. So I think it's more like
They can make money on
they
it.
can make money
too,
on
right?
it. Yeah. So I mean, if there's products out there that you want to see, you just need to let them know, and you all do a great job of that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello. I was wondering, what would be the requirements to work for Hasbro or like on the model points section? To be specific?
I'm not sure. I know right now. I came out of art school as an illustration major. I went to work for a greeting card company. I thought I would probably do children's books, which I'm doing now, but pardon me. I came into Hasbro as an illustrator, just drawing potential toys and the like, and I was considered, probably still am, an industrial designer, and I'm not an industrial designer. I'm really an illustrator who learned a little bit about molding patterns, and you can pull it out this way, you can't do it that way. You kind of get on-the-job training, but I'm not sure you have to be an industrial designer to be a toy designer. It helps to be an illustrator, I think.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
So seeing and considering the fact that you have been the creator of My Little Pony for the longest time, and seeing the fact that both my mom and her sister are the fans of the original first generation, especially my mom's sister, quite curious question of mine is, what would have been like if you hadn't come up with the idea of My Little Pony to begin with?
Well, my theory is that ideas are out there, and many people have the same idea at the same time, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who thought that, well, horses would sell, like Briars has a nice line of real horses, but they were hard, and it was like when I was little, I played with my father's trophy. He rode horses and had this silverish trophy that I would play with, and it really wasn't very satisfying, and I'm sure I broke it. But I'm sure I'm not the first person to think that it would have made a great toy. I think the combination of the softness, the hair, and the colors, of course, and it's a kind of a combination of a lot of different people's ideas that come together. And I hope I answered your question.
I think you did, yes.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Is that too much? That's okay.
I'll just stand with
I can hear you.
So, as you know, judging from this room, there's a big, huge fan base. And while the main characters get a lot of attention, what are your thoughts on all the background characters getting even more attention? What are your thoughts on that?
I can tell you my thoughts.
Please do.
I like the background characters because they aren't given all of those personalities, and I
Right.
think it harkens back to the original ponies for me, where you can kind of create their personalities, and I think that's part of the appeal
Absolutely.
in a way, where it's not set, where it's like Pete has a party pony and she does this and this is how she would
Right.
act and these are the things she would say. When you have a background pony, it's you don't really know how they're going to act or what they're going to say or where they even come from or what their story is. You can kind of create it yourself.
Absolutely. No, I agree. And I think that the one thing that the Brony convention has is that people like to do their own thing, to create their own ponies, which is, what I enjoy doing, from childhood into adulthood is creating them. And I've met so many people here, especially at Summer's convention, that enjoy drawing and creating and own stories, and I think that's the joy in it, really. And in the characters, too.
Thank you, and thank you for creating my favorite show.
So, thank you.
Hello, Bonnie.
Hi.
I guess I'll ask two questions at once to make sure I know the answer. First being, is it kind of amazing that a lot of people now are getting to know you as the original My Little Pony creator, considering that so many people for quite a few years now Lord Faust and Hyrule Crush here, the fourth generation? And second being, is it kind of amazing that My Little Pony was created by you because you had fond childhood memories of horseback riding?
What was the second one again?
Is it kind of amazing that My Little Pony was created by you based on your experiences of loving horses as a child?
Well, I don't think it's amazing at all. I mean, I think it was a natural progression. Love of horses and riding, and, you know, that was really the only thing I wanted as a child. I wasn't into dolls, as I said, or any other really toys. I did like something that was akin to Legos, which was building, you know. But that's all I really liked. Pets, and as a pet, I wanted a horse. But I don't think horses make very good pets. They're way too expensive and way too much work. But these are nice. They don't need any food or watering or combing every now and then. Did I answer your question?
I think the first one I actually want to know also is it kind of amazing that so many people are getting to know you as the original My Little Pony creator, because most people hold Lord Faust and Hyrule Park because she created the fourth generation.
Well, it's true. I never had any publicity or anyone who cared to know who I was or what I did before this fourth generation really came along. When the 25th anniversary?
That was before.
That was before, but that was really the first time I'd gotten any recognition. I don't know why Hasbro, you know, kept me out of it. Maybe they didn't want to pay me, which they still have yet to do. Well, you know, whatever. But I think it's very gratifying, and at this stage of the game, you know, it's great. It's wonderful. I really appreciate it, and you all.
Okay, thanks, Bonnie.
Thank you.
So you mentioned that one of the positives of the toys you created was that there wasn't really much detail to them, in the sense that people could create their own things. So you kind of created a blank canvas, and that blank canvas inspired Lauren Faust. And one reason why this fandom is so big, in my opinion, is because of the blank canvas. It invites so much creativity from all of us, and we can pour our passion into that. So what are your thoughts on the whole blank canvas theory in a more broad sense?
I'm all for a blank canvas, really. It's, you know, whatever you do with it is what it is. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of mechanical toys, never have been. And, you know, the first My Little Pony wasn't my idea of a great toy. And in the 80s, there was a toy company, a Japanese toy company called Tomy. And they were all the rage, and they were wind-up toys, and they were great. They did this, they did that, they did somersaults, they did everything you'd ever want a toy to do, I guess. But we called them watch-me toys. And how long are you going to watch a toy that does that? Not very long. But I see kids that would bring ponies to church or to school or wherever, and it's like, you know, and they're playing together with them, you know, in different scenarios, creating their own storylines. And, you know, that's what it's all about. That's creativity, that's being artistic, and, you know, I think that's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Hello?
Hi.
I was wondering what your thoughts on are about the My Little Pony fan art.
Sandwich?
Fan art. Sandwich? Put it
eating
back.
My Little Pony sandwich. Fan art, oh. Well, I thought I might be doing a drawing class today, and I'm so glad I'm not because, the fans draw Pony a lot better than I ever could, and I think this generation is into the Japanese anime, and that's how they learned how to draw. And I think they've gone way beyond anything that I did. My drawings were, my original My Little Pony drawing was on paper with the Sharpie marker and other magic markers. And the kids don't even know what magic markers are anymore. And I teach art, and they say, why is it magic? And I'm like, oh, that's what they call them, isn't it? And no. But anyway, mine was very simple, very rudimentary, and we did many presentations, so you couldn't take all that much time with them. There was no shading, and certainly not the details that today's artists do, and especially fan art. They're wonderful. I appreciate it a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.